Dear God, we just thank you so much for this day and for this time, Father. And thank you for Felipe just opening up this house, Father, for us to be able to meet, Lord. And I just pray that you would just speak to our hearts, Father.
Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye?
You know, so at the end of the day, when we look at this passage, it's like, instead of me going up to somebody and saying, hey, listen, what you're doing is wrong, God's like, stop looking there and start looking in. Get yourself right first. Once you get you right, then you'll be able to see clearer and say something to your brother. But until you get you right, you know, you shouldn't be going out there pointing fingers at other people.
Everyone who seeks finds, and to everyone who knocks, the door will be opened. You parents, if your children ask for a loaf of bread, do you give them a stone instead? Or if they ask for a fish, do you give them a snake? Of course not. So if you sinful people know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your heavenly Father give good gifts to those who ask him?
What did you like about it? Did anything bother you? Why? What does this passage tell us about God? What does this passage tell us about man?
Like, even though we love our own children and want to give them the best, I mean, how much more does God love us? That he wants to give us more than what we really ask for.
And sometimes the answer to your prayers isn't exactly what you want, but then there's that sense of, oh, okay, now I get it, you know? But no matter what, it says everyone who asks will receive. Prayer is so powerful, so powerful. And it's also what it does to you when you pray. It's not even about what you're asking for. God already knows what's going to happen, you know? But it's changing your heart. It's working in you. He's working in you.
It's like, oh, I asked, I didn't get it, like, so I don't believe in God. It's like, well, you think it's on your time? Like, you think, like,
That's right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, it's when he finds it fit, you know, and it's like about that alignment with his will for your life, man.
You want to bless her, right? But if she's not in the right place and she's asking you for something that's going to destroy her, would you give it to her? Of course not, because a good parent doesn't do that. But I am going to give you what you need because I know what's best for you.
If God's word is true, what must we do or change in our lives to obey God? We'll share their I will statements, focus on what they're going to do to obey this passage over the next week.
Trying to make excuses and literally I feel like I'm putting a plank in front of my own eye, at the same time trying to see clearly what he has planned out for me.
Yeah, that's it, man. Just reading the word and trusting God more and stop worrying. Let go and let God.
And I have a lot going on, all pretty good, but I still need a relationship with God again and start reading again and maybe come in more meetings like this. The only reason I came today is for Junior, but I'm glad I came over.
You know, like I can never just 100% fully get in and I still hold back. You know, I don't know if it's because I know I still indulge in some bad habits.
Being more accountable to people and learning how to set the right boundaries around that.
I mean, I've never grew up as a religious household, so I guess start somewhere. I imagine.
A lot of other things is prayer. I know because that's what I struggle with the most. But to have any kind of real, in-depth, long prayer with God, I haven't done it in quite some time.
How many days this week?
Well, there's 7 days in the week.
Okay. And how many are you committing to?
Probably 3. No,
He's like, I'm going to set the bar low so I know I can make it over.
Because it's not just, hey God, I know about you, but I have a relationship with you. I don't know about you, I have a relationship with you. I don't know about Felipe, me and Felipe have a relationship. So I can come to Felipe and be like, hey Flip, man, what do you think about this? Or can you do this for me? And I already know because we have this relationship, you know what I mean? So the question now is, do you know of God or do you have a relationship? Like, have you ever really asked God to come into your heart and to be the leader of your life? that's where that
Honestly, no,
starts.
I mean,
Today's the
like
day,
you said,
man.
I know.
And then you're here, and like, God has such big plans for you.
It's funny because I only came because I texted him. I ran into him at the
That's
gym.
God, bro.
All right?
That's God.
And I had texted him
Yeah.
out the blue. I said, you know, I ran into him. We were going to get together. I said, let me text him. And he's like, oh, you want to go to church tomorrow? I said, I'm free. Why not? Let's go.
Be with us. Your word said when two or more gather in your name, you're in the midst of us, Lord. So thank you for your presence. I just pray for tonight's meeting in Jesus' name.